this is how I blew up this guy's base on the server that I play on because he killed my friend. It all starts the day that I joined the server, and this guy says, I'm preparing. And then I ask him what he is preparing for, and he says he's gonna kill my friend. And then he says, I'm going to jump him around now. And I did not want my friend to die, but I decided to side with him. So then I could try and get his intel. But then he made my friend leave the game. And then I told my friend, once he joined back in, that I will team with him. But I didn't know that this guy who I was betraying was an admin. So, yeah. I did not know what was happening when he said, dude. And then I said, what? And then, of course, he told me that he saw that I was betraying him in his eyes, even though I was just telling my friend I wanted to team with him. So, at that point, I knew that I needed to kill this guy. And then after that, he said that he'll let the betrayal slide. But I did not want any of that, because I did not want to be teamed with this guy if he thinks I'm betraying him. So I started killing him, and he could not fight back. And I was really, 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 really happy because he was running away. And I cannot have someone kill my friend, Pick Block 241. And then he thought that I was still on his team, but then right as my friend says that, I killed him. And I was really happy because I killed him. So I stole his sword, and my friend was really, really surprised. But that's where it all started. But now, it's the part where I blow up his base. Since I didn't think killing him was enough because he was an admin and he was about to ban me, so I had to give him my stuff, I was now back to stone gear, stuck in the nether with nothing. So, my plan was to get TNT from the server's storage location thingy, because when I first joined, my friend, who he killed, basically, he made him leave the game, but he was about to kill him. Basically, he showed me, and there was tons of TNT, but he told me not to take any of it. But now that I was on my own, I was gonna take all of it, and then I was gonna blow up this guy's base. Because he took me to his base, that's where I killed him. And because he basically told me his coordinates, I was never going to forget about what he did to my friend, who's the only reason that I'm even on this server in the first place. He's the one who invited me. So yeah. So as I'm running down the nether, I would just like to say, if you like this video, like and subscribe. Even though we're not even halfway done with it, this is a really cool video and I hope you like it. But yeah, if you've made it this far, you probably like my content, so I would appreciate it a lot if you like and subscribe. But yeah, my plan was to get the TNT, get to his base, and then blow it up, log off, without him knowing anything. And since I was the only one online at this time when I'm running down the nether, I was super, super, super ecstatic. And soon I got to the storage location. Also, don't mind that sign. It doesn't actually crash anything. But yeah, I got inside, and then I immediately started looking in every single chest and also looking at the villagers because they're kind of useful if I ever want to kill him again after this. But yeah. So basically, once I got the TNT, I would go to his base and blow everything up. His dogs, his farms, his base. And if you're saying, why are you doing this? You're such a bad person. I'm not. Because you know what he did? He killed my friend 3 times. He killed me twice, and he killed his teammate like 10 times. So, am I really the bad guy, or is he the bad guy? And you might be saying, he gave you netherite armor. Well, I would say to that, I don't really care because like netherite armor is like so easy to get in this server. But yeah, I was checking every nook and cranny after seeing those villagers, and I just wanted to find the red box that goes boom. And so it took me over 10 minutes to try and find this. So, yeah, I was searching every single place for any TNT at all. And I was really sad that I couldn't find any TNT. But soon enough, I was looking through these chests, and when I gave up all hope, I found the Totem of Undying box, which is right next to the TNT box. So I grabbed as much TNT as I could hold, and I thought that this plan would work out as better than I expected, not even as great as I expected. So I was ready to go. So all I had to do was get back to the nether portal, get to his base, and then do the fun stuff of blowing everything up. So I got back into the nether and started running back to get to the portal that went to his base. And soon I was so super duper close. And I knew that this plan would work out flawlessly. But then disaster struck. He joined the game, and I was so scared that he was in his base. So I told him hi, and then he probably said the weirdest thing. He said sorry, and then said but hi, which I did not understand at all. So I just came to the best conclusion, or the worst conclusion for me. And I asked him if he blew up my base, which was pretty bad. It was called the Sussy Shack, so it's pretty bad. But yeah, even though it was only like 3 blocks high and 4 blocks wide, I did not want him blowing up my base. So when he said I didn't, I was pretty relieved. So I said, good. But then he told me that a creeper blew it up. So then I was pretty annoyed. So I just wanted to blow up his base even quicker. Thankfully, he was not in his base. So I just said, okay. And then he said he set up a trap. But I didn't care about that because I just started the TNT. Also, if you're wondering why I didn't take any damage, this is on this server's for some reason was on peaceful mode when I was here. It wasn't there when like I killed my enemy. But yeah, I started blowing up his entire base, and I was super happy that he wasn't there, because then he would have caught me red-handed and then I would have been dead. So yeah, I just went over to every single place that I could find and blew it up with the red box that goes boom, and made sure that I had my lever, because if I didn't, then I would have to craft a new one, and that would be a whole hassle. So I placed down TNT everywhere, and I was super happy that I was able to do this and that he didn't catch me. So then I kept blowing and blowing up his base, and it made me super happy because he killed my friend like 10 times or 5 times or whatever I said before. I don't even remember how many times, but he is a very rude person. I mean, if you kill your teammate like 5 times, who's the other guy who wasn't online when I was doing any of this, he would probably be pretty happy too. But yeah, And then this random dude joined the game, and I was like, who is this dude? And I thought he caught me. But it turns out that it was just my enemy's friend. So yeah, that was not good, but also not bad, because they weren't even close to me. Because if his friend was at the base that I was blowing up, I probably would have been dead. And as this blows up, I was very grateful about everything, about blowing up everything, and making sure this guy takes 10 days to rebuild. Because it took him like 11 days to make this originally. And yes, I blew up his villagers. Don't judge me. I mean, do you even care about those things? They're kind of like annoying. But after that, I spammed and spammed and spammed and spammed TNT as I saw every single piece of it blow up. And then I called him a traitor. Why? I don't know. I mean, he kind of like killed me a few times, so I mean that makes sense. But yeah, you might be wondering, when did he kill me? Well, this was before I started recording. I thought would be really interesting to record, so yeah. But yeah, I blew up all of his dogs, all of his everythings, all of his pets, all of his villagers, and I was very happy at the end. And hopefully the next time I see my friend, he'll also be very happy. So, yeah, that was the story on how I blew up everything that this guy owned. And hopefully he doesn't ban me, and if he doesn't, I'm going to war with him. But yeah, I hope everybody watching this enjoyed this, and like and subscribe!